Good morning and welcome to Rovali's daily podcast. How was everyone today? I had a great weekend, needless to say. I didn't mean to rhyme. I do that on occasion. Let's make sure we're working. Yes, we're still working. All right, well, we're welcome. Here's a toast. I've got my healthy shake today. Toast with me, won't you? Don't worry. I'll have my second cup of coffee after the podcast. Ooh, that's a good shake too. All right, you guys. Well, we had a wonderful weekend at Rovali's. I want to thank everybody for coming out. Talked with some very, very cool people over the weekend. There's so many stories out there. Wow. I don't know. And when I hear these stories, I have a lot of stories to tell. You guys already know that, right? But it's interesting because when we get to know each other at Rovali's, we always call everybody friends and family, and there's a reason for that. But when you hear the stories of people, well, some of them are tough, some of them are heartbreaking, some of them are very inspirational. It matters, it's a really cool thing to sit and talk and to share stories and to take a peek into somebody else's life. And that's not to be nosy or anything like that. It's just simply that's how people care. You share things. And but this weekend was really special because there were so many folks that came in, and some were just everything's going good for them. Some had some issues that they were sad about or whatever, but they all mattered, and that's what was really cool to me. And I appreciate everybody that shared with me. I don't like to mention names unless I get permission from people. Do I do that? But there were some cool things that were shared, and we had a lot of laughs and some tears, and man, it was just, I don't know. I think, and I was telling my family this too. I think Rovali's is a special place, and I'm not trying to be egotistical about it or anything like that. I'm talking about just the community vibe, and I always talk about the Rovali's experience, and it is. I think it's a special place. But we want to thank you guys. So thank you for sharing. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for dining with us. Thank you for everything that the relationships that we have. We're really grateful for it. So we had to make some decisions because, of course, COVID is changing everything. But, we usually have a lot of different types of events at Rovali's, and we had to cancel a lot of them. We just felt it was better to do that. And so, like, we have Poe Night. We canceled a lot of music things. We canceled Poe Night. We canceled Sinatra Night, which is coming up. We're still going to still celebrate Frank Sinatra on December 12th, but we're not having a dinner show like we normally do. But, we were really kind of lamenting and kind of thinking, you know what, we need to kick off the new year with a positive vibe, a hopeful message, something that we can all look forward to. And this is for people that don't even come to Rovali's. If you're watching this podcast and you've never been there, this is for you too. But we decided, we really, really, really want to do our New Year's Eve show. And so we're going to go ahead and move forward with it. Yes, we're going to do, that's the big news. We're going to do the New Year's Eve dinner show. We have 2 dinner shows. And but what we decided to do because of the COVID and everything, the way our dining room is set up now, it is perfect because you have the social distancing that's required by the state mandate. You have the social distancing that is required, and also the sanitation practices and everything that's required by Weber County Health Department and all the regulations that go with it. But we still have to have restaurants open. We still have to have people still have to be able to go and eat and those kinds of things. And so that's why I think, there's something special about Rovali's and a lot of the other restaurants that are, downtown and anywhere, any small business restaurant, that they're still open and still serving people. But for us, we wanted to give a positive message for all of our friends and family. And for those that don't know us yet, that we are looking forward to 2021. We will look back at 2020, and but that's going to be in the rearview mirror very soon, and we want to look forward to 2021. Will things be different, a lot different? I think they will. I think things are gonna improve, but I'm always hopeful, right? Always hopeful. But I thought the best way to do that is to go ahead and have our New Year's Eve dinner show. Okay, so I'm going to take you and show you a couple of slides. I've already designed the tickets, and I'm going to explain to you how we have to do it this year, because it is different than years past. Everything is different, but in order to do it safely, and in order to do it for you guys to be comfortable and healthy and safe, we have to do it this way. Okay, so I'm gonna take you in real quick. Let me get it set up. Thought I had it set up, but obviously I didn't. But let me set this up real quick. And I want to show you, because I'm so excited for this, and we want you guys to come. You know, it's a ticketed event like it always is, but we're actually, we're dropped the price this year because we know that things are tougher on people that haven't been working, and so on and so forth. And so we wanted to do that to make sure that, you know, people could still come and enjoy and have something positive to look forward to in the new year. All right, so I got it pulled up now, and let me bring it in real quick. There we go. All right, you guys. Well, this is the dish that we had over the weekend, and it was so good. We got so many positive responses on this dish, and I'll show you this, but then I'm going to show you our New Year's Eve stuff, and then I'll show you our featured desserts and drinks and all that stuff. Okay, but I wanted to show you this because this is the top of the list. This is what's going to bring you in today for lunch or dinner, and because we don't want to wait till New Year's, right, to see you guys. We want to see you guys from now till New Year's. How about that? But this is the Grinch, and it is fresh prosciutto, steamed broccoli, a spinach fettuccine in a tomato Alfredo sauce. And when you mix it all together, oh man, it's got such a great flavor. I'm so happy with that dish. All right, guys, so this is our ticket and our talent for this year's New Year's Eve dinner show at Rovali's, and we're behind the 8 ball. I'm not going to lie to you. Today is December 8th, so we've got to sell tickets quickly. We don't have as many tickets as we did in the past because, of course, COVID and the social distancing. We had to move tables out of the dining room so that people weren't too close together. But the way that it's that we got it set up, and I'll show you a seating chart in just a minute. It's going to be spectacular. It's going to be a lot of fun. Going to be safe. You're going to be able to have a good feeling for once, right? And you're going to have a positive show that's going to take us into 2021. And I just couldn't be more excited for that. In fact, I better take a drink. So we have first of all, I want to start off with the talent. This is Stephanie Tony. And she is a spectacular vocalist. She's a great singer, and she plays guitar. She's just a super talent. She has played for Farmers Market on the virtual Farmers Market, and that's how I was introduced to her. I saw her, and I've seen her around town before COVID hit, and she's just super talented. So it was kind of a no-brainer to call Stephanie and ask her if she'd be interested, and she was ecstatic about being able to perform for you guys. So you know, we only choose the very best talent. We only choose the very best performers, and she's going to, I think, steal the show. She's going to be very fun, relaxing, and energetic, and everything to watch. And her voice is just beautiful. So this is Stephanie Tony, and she's going to be our talent for the evening. And as I mentioned, when we do, we only have 40 tickets for each show. Okay. And so once those are gone, they're gone. There's nothing else we can do. We're only going to do our two. We're going to do our, if you look at the ticket here, it says first show is at 5:30. So you don't have to worry about being out too late at Rovali's dinner shows. You know, we have an earlier show, but it's a lot of fun and it's a great time to have dinner and those kinds of things. So the first show is at 5:30. We have only 40 tickets. Once those are gone, they're gone. And as you can see, we lowered the price. Last year, the ticket price was $15. This year, it's $10. And because we still have expenses that we got to do too. So that's why we do that, or I'd even lower it more. But $5 off is a pretty good deal. And it does require that you purchase one entree and one drink, whether it's a cocktail or a beer or wine or fresh lavender lemonade. If you don't drink alcohol, it's not an alcoholic drink that's required. It's just you have to have a drink, not just water. Okay, so and that's not included with the price of the ticket. Some people get a little confused with that, but that is not. The ticket is for the show. Ticket is for your seat, to reserve your seat. But then above that, you have to buy one entree and one drink. Okay, now, that's not bad. That's, I mean, for a New Year's Eve show, that's pretty cheap. And but we're going to have a lot of fun because you can ask people that have gone to our shows in the past. They're going to tell you it's a lot of fun and it's a great feeling and it's a great way to spend the New Year's Eve, and looking to a hopeful future. All right, so. This is actually the seating chart of the dining room. As you can see by the chart, the tables are pretty spread out, okay? So right here we have the staging area, and against the west wall we have 3 2-man tables. And so the reason why I put this up is because in years past we have set you know, various people at the same table. For example, you know, if you have a couple and then you have 3 people and a single, they may all sit at the same table. This year, because of COVID, we have to do it differently. And so, for example, if you have a couple, you know, 2 people, you're going to be sitting at one of these tables right here, or this one over here. I have a round one in the window. So you'll be at just those tables. That's it. You won't be seated with somebody on a 6-man table because of COVID. You have to be with a group that you know, with a group that you know is healthy, that you're comfortable with. And so likewise, whether it's a 4-man table, if you're going to reserve a 4-man table, then you have to buy 4 tickets, okay? So whoever you bring that you're comfortable with, that you're sitting with, and whether it's your family or colleagues at work or whatever, this is the same thing. And for the 6-man, for example, if all of our tables sell out and we have 2 6-men left, those have to be like one party, okay? So whether it's a family or work colleagues or friends that you know and love and trust, and feel comfortable sitting at the same table, that's how they have to be sold. So you know, if for example, if you maybe waited and then you go, oh man, there's only one 6-man table left, we would recommend that you invite your family, you know, to be part of the show so that we fill up that whole 6-man table. So I hope I made that clear to you guys of that this is how we have to do it because of the COVID restrictions, okay? We want, you know, our top priority is to make sure that everybody's safe. Second priority is to make sure that you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful experience. Third priority is that you have a fantastic meal and are watching a beautiful performance. And so that's not too much to ask, right? So again, you have to purchase, if you're going to purchase, you know, and it's a first come, first serve basis. So it is a ticketed event. And because it is a ticketed event and the way that we have to do it with the COVID restrictions, you have to call in to Rovali's to purchase your tickets, okay? Normally we have you call in or you can sign up online, but because you have to fill a table up, we have to be really strict with you know, the reservations and so forth. So we would ask that you call in to Rovali's at 394-1070. And the tickets do go on sale tomorrow, okay? Tickets will be on sale tomorrow, so don't call today because they're not on sale quite yet. We do expect them to go quickly because we know that everybody's just kind of chomping at the bit to do something positive, to celebrate the holidays and to do it in a safe manner. And we think that we've come up with a great solution. So we do think that there will be lots of tickets sold. And once again, we have two dinner shows. We have a 5:30 p.m. dinner show and an 8 p.m. dinner show. Each dinner show, we have a maximum of 40 tickets. That's it, okay? So if you don't get one of the shows, try the other show and see if their tickets are available. Again, they go on sale tomorrow at 11 a.m. and we will be super stoked if we sold out both shows. It will be great for us. It'll be great for you. And we really want to push this because we really don't want to skip another special event at Rovali's. That's been really tough for us. Really, really tough for us to skip those events. And but likewise, we do want to look to the future. We want to look to the future, and we want to celebrate a hopeful future. And what better way to do it than than New Year's Eve? All right, you guys. Don't forget, we are open for lunch or dinner today at Rovali's. We open at 11 a.m. and come on down and have some lunch or dinner with us. We are still selling our gift cards. I think I forgot to show you guys that, but the gift cards are still going. They're perfect for stocking stuffers, attaching to another gift. I even thought of buying somebody a book from the Queen Bee, or buying somebody a hat or a scarf from Endless Indulgence or one of our other fine stores downtown, or even a vinyl record and sticking a gift card in there. And that just like tops it off. It's like the perfect finish to it. Anyway, we are still doing curbside and takeout. So give us a call. Go to rovalis.com and order. ROVALIS.com. I almost forgot my own domain name. ROVALIS.com, or call us at 801-394-1070. And remember, tickets for New Year's Eve dinner shows go on sale tomorrow at 11 a.m. sharp. All right, you guys have a super wonderful day. We will see you on the flip side. Ciao for now. Whoop, 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 whoop. And I'm going to go one more whoop.